there guys. There guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Stephanie, and I am back with another video. For you guys. Oh my god, it's been a while. Yeah, I know. I have been a bad creator. Yeah, I know. I have offended you guys. Yeah, I know. I am very sorry. I hope you forgive me, and please do well to like this video, subscribe, and give it a thumbs up. Jesus. Do well to like this video, subscribe, and comment, and turn on your post notifications. Jesus Christ. Turn on your post notifications if you have subscribed. Please do well to subscribe, and thank you guys so much. Thank you so much for 200 subscribers. Like, it is not even easy. When did I even start? I'm already at 200. Oh my god, we're getting to 1 million. 2 million. What are we saying? Thank you guys. Thank you my 200 subscribers. And if you view this video, please subscribe. Like, please, now we are seeing the month of love, Abi. Just kukuma view and like the video and subscribe to the channel, and put a comment down below. So without any further ado, without too much talk, I'm going to be switching to what I am going to supposed to be doing today. So probably some people that actually know me know, like, oh, something like this happened, but like the people that were not really in the scene, we know much about what really happened, because I don't think I've actually shared this story with anybody, because I find it very embarrassing and kind of somehow I don't know. So actually got suspended, rather. Should I say suspended? Because like I didn't go through with the suspension, so I don't even know if to call it suspension, but like I know that the school gave me suspension. Chai. When I tell you guys I'm a gangster, you guys think I'm joking. I'm a full-time. Don't play with me. If you come for me, I will come for you. Somebody that has gotten suspension and you want to play with the person. You don't want to try me. So I'm just going to say what happened, how it is. This is another phase. This is another thing that happened in my life that I don't even know how I entered inside the trouble. Like, most of the troubles I even enter safe, I really do not know how. Like, I don't deserve to be in that scenario. Like, literally, I did not even do anything so bad, right? But I am in the trouble because, like I've said before, Stephanie matter is sweet for mouth. It is gist. When it comes to my story, when it comes to my situation, everybody wants to know what happened. I want to shook me inside the wala. This was what happened. So I think this was on a Friday. This was during extension, my SS3 extension, right? I think it was on a, oh my god, see me losing this thing. I think it was on a Friday. This was my second extension. We had 2 extensions. This is the second one. I think we just came back for like the second one. So the first extension went successfully. Nothing happened. I didn't get into trouble. Nobody got into trouble. Everything was just, easy going. Like, in case you don't know what a suspension is, an expulsion. An extension is that period where like exam students stay in school to like prepare for their exams. So yeah, it's like every other person will go on holiday and you guys like literally stay in school and like still prepare, because why, you are about to write an exams. So that was what I was going through that period. So I had come back. I don't know if this thing was actually generated because of me. They made a new rule. So this is what happened before they made a new rule. So I came back that day. I don't know why matron was looking for me. The matron was looking for me. She's like, where is Stephanie? I was like in the last floor of academic block, right? I was reading. And then they were like, where's Stephanie? Someone now came around to call me like, oh, matron is looking for you and all. And she was like, when I came downstairs, she was like, where were you? I was like, I was upstairs. She was like, I came upstairs, I didn't see you. I was like, I didn't see you either. Like, what do you mean? I don't understand. What are you trying to say? I didn't see you either, Sha. She was like, no problem. You see these things you people are doing, I would catch you. I'm like, what is this woman even talking about? Like, are you joking with me right now? Are you even playing with me? So, because like there is no rule that says you can't even go upstairs. There is no rule like that, or there was never any rule like that. So like I think the next morning after our first class, they now announced to us that we're not supposed to, after lectures, because like we used to have lectures too, after lectures we're supposed to go back to hostel and stay the whole day inside hostel. Like, oh my god. And we don't have like technology, we don't have anything. God, we are going to read 247. Wow. We should stay the whole day inside hostel. And we're like, why? We should only come out for food, and immediately after food we go straight back into hostel. And that was not how that's not how we were functioning before now. So I think a couple of us, including me, went to the compound master, that's like the patron, to go and like ask him like, what's up, why did you guys just come about with the rules? And he was like, oh, that they don't want to search for students, everybody should be together, blah blah blah, yeah, talk. So we know like, sir, we're not going to be able to stay like the whole day, like, and these classes we normally have, it's not like it's used to take long and all, you understand, that kind of thing. So he was like, okay, maybe after food we can spend like some time, let me say we can stay till like 6 and like go back inside. This is what this man said. This is what this man said. We said okay. So the next day after this rule was made, we now had classes, everything went okay, nothing really happened that day. It was time for food, I think it was dinner, it was time for dinner. I think rain fell. I really can't remember this thing properly, but like, yeah, rain fell that day, and for some odd reasons school served food late, so we kind of went into the dining late. So by the time some people finished eating, I think I was like among the first set of people to finish eating. We're like, okay, let's chill outside and wait for like the other girls to like finish, so like we all go back in together. So we waited. The man was just staying from afar and was looking at us, and like, you're looking at us, so what are we doing? We don't care. You're looking at us, so I was like, what are you saying? Like, you told us you can stay outside, so like there's nothing to be scared of, right? So a couple of us now came back, everybody now finished eating, we all came out, we just hung for like, let me say 5 minutes stuff. We didn't have plans of going inside, I'm not gonna lie, but the man, we didn't stay long outside either. The man now spotted us. He was not like, all of you stay there, 1 2 3, just counted all of us and was like, we should stay there and wait for him. And I was like, I was like, hey, why are we staying and waiting for you? He now went and got a King My Heart song. I was like, Jesus Christ, I'm a soft babe, you guys, I'm a gay bread, I cannot be collecting cane anyhow, like soft babe like me. I was like, what is the meaning of all this rubbish? If I had known, I'd have just gone inside. What is it? And funny for everything is that people, some kind girls are like, you guys, let's go inside though, I don't want anybody's trouble. I was like, you guys should jazz up. I remember saying that clearly. Everybody now decided to jazz up. We now stayed there. Oh, the man now came. He now told us to kneel down. Funny enough, they were like two students inside, because like this extension thing is like GS3 and SS3. So GS3 students were still inside the dining, and they were coming out, and some of them were actually done and waiting, but the man did not punish the people that were, the GS3 students that were also outside. He just punished SS3, and I'm like, what's wrong with this person? Like, what are you trying to prove exactly? So he now told us, I was not like, sir, those are students there too. Like, why are you trying to bully me? Those are students there too, sir. Like, they were also standing, with us and everything. So then, will you please come and kneel down? You come and kneel down. Now knelt down. He now went and got the cane. He now flogged the GS3 children. Like he was actually flogging them, like, I was like, okay, that means I can chest this cane. We now flogged the first SS3 student. I was like, oh, Stephanie, you should have just gone inside. You don't used to hear a word. You know how you stand and be advising yourself. I was like, God, why didn't I just go inside? How did I know that they were going to flog us? So they flogged. I don't know how I didn't cry, but I didn't cry because probably I'm a gangster. 1 2, no other person cried. So I was like, maybe they'll come and fall. And because on a regular I would have cried, because actually it was painful. So he flogged us. So after that, we're supposed to like go back to hostel, right? We're now strolling back to hostel. We're now really laughing out loud to like vex the man now. This kind of, putting off sarcasm and all. So, the man now vexed and carried the key and pursued us. We now ran into the hostel. One of the girls now slammed. The man literally came into the girls' hostel. One of the girls now slammed the girls' hostel door. I was like, "Are you mad?" I was like, "Eh? Are you mad?" I was like, Jesus Christ. I did not say anything. You guys, I did not say anything. You should listen. I did not say anything. I was just jumping. I was hyping the situation. I was like, Jesus Christ, she did not just do that. She was like, "Are you mad? You not slam the door." I think the man stayed out there for some time. So from there now, people now started shouting, like most of the girls now started shouting. Another girl now picked up, "I don't understand what is wrong with people in the school. I don't understand." And I was like, "Oh my God, girls are not smiling." Don't hype a fight ever. You guys, this is an advice. If you don't learn anything from this video, you learn that you don't hype a fight. In short, when people are fighting, just either, in short, if you know you don't have strength, go and sit down one place and hear the gist from somebody else. That is not what I did anyway. Don't follow me. What I did was to hype the talk. These people were talking, were ranting, were parrying. I was hyping it. I was like, God, giving the ginger, adding pepper and spice and salt. They were really talking. So at some point, like, we sat down on the courtyard. Matron, we knew very well Matron since I hosted, and we weren't really in good terms with our Matron either, because like she was always being so we didn't we're not in good terms with her. So we sat in the courtyard and we saying things, because like the school was actually not even going to cap. I'm not going to lie, I'm not even going to sweet talk anything. They were actually being very, 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 I don't know, unfair. They being very, I don't know the words to use. Like, they had their favorites, or they had people that I don't know whether they were scared of those people's parents and stuff. So they gave preference to those children. I'm not gonna mention names, but if you were in the school and you watch this video, you know what I'm talking about, because you were there. Period. So then we now started talking that it's not fair. This person did this and thing, they would have not done anything to the person. We just started to talk. Some kind of people started to say some kind of things. I was like, whoa. Me, I also said from there I now started to talk my own thing. I don't call anybody's mother and father stupid. I don't call any teacher anything. I don't say anything about anybody. I don't say anything bad. I just said the truth. And unfortunately, the truth is sad and painful and all those things. So Matron was still inside. We were saying our minds, we were talking, we were ranting, we were, vexed. So at some point, we now went back into our rooms and stuff. So Matron now called, according to what I heard that Matron called principal, and I was now crying that we have insulted her, that we said she used to masturbate. All those things she said, we did not say it though. Like the way they remix the story. When elderly people want to remix story, you just know you're going to cry, because what? How did that one even come into the talk? That we said that we are going to bundle her and the compound master and put inside tank and burn them. We said that we are going to burn down the school. That burn down the school thing, it was just a joke. But Auntie cried to the owner of the school, I've been a principal, that they said that we are going to burn down the school. See our tiny little hands, we burn down the school. That we're going to burn down the school. That we said this, we said that, we said this, we said that her and the compound master in a relationship. Almost see plenty talk. Like things we did not even say. They now called us to the disciplinary committee. Mind you, all this seme that is happening is some weeks to my birthday. Okay. We're going there. We're getting there. So they now to call the disciplinary committee. They now told us to write down what we said, because like we denied that we didn't say some of the things she said and stuff. So they're like, okay, write down what you said and what other of your mates said on a piece of paper. We're writing it like exams. I was like, what? Investigator, FBI, even you would do pass themselves. Because what is all this? We shall wrote, people wrote whatever they said and what they heard other people saying. The school authority was like, if they are to give us essay now, we will not write, we are the worst students and you cannot wait for us to graduate. Because like I think there was a statement one of us made that they don't even care that they are pissed off. Even this thing that we're doing now, they know they're going to punish them, they don't care. It's not clean, they're going to collect. It's not what other letter they used to write? There's probably a particular letter like that they used to write. Undertaking, they will write. Nobody cares. Wait. Gangster energy flying everywhere. So the school authority were like, they are going to give us a punishment that would affect our parents and affect us. And I was like, me, I was already scared. Oh. You want to involve my father and my mother? People want to end my life with that. Now, people should just punish me in this school and let this thing just slide and die. They say, yeah, they must call our parents. And I was like, Jesus Christ. I think before like they called us to the disciplinary committee, we had already gone back home, and like we didn't know that they were going to call us to the disciplinary committee. So like I already told my mom what happened. Like she did not really take the thing seriously. Like she wasn't like, now wow, you guys safe. She didn't really say much about it. So I think I was like, God, these people now gonna remix the story. I don't know. What saved me was I already told my mom about it, right? Like when I went back home. So I know all of my mates were like, they don't still care. They should do whatever they want to do. I care. I now knelt down and now apologized. They were like, hey, come on, stand up. Are you mad? You that have already entered trouble in school. You always say want to offense, and oh my God, this will chewed me raw. I stood up sharp. I was crying. I was like, God, in my life again, when I see argument, I will just keep quiet. when you know that a Christian is close to God is when they are in trouble, I drew closer to God. I was always praying. I was like, God, please remove me out of this temptation. God, please. We're wearing face masks. Like, it was so funny. All of us that were involved were like wearing face masks. It was all the girls that were involved, like every single girl, apart from one particular girl. All of us that were involved were wearing face masks every morning, devotion, in case they call us one of those mornings and be like, yeah, they're gonna flog us and stuff. On the day that we did not know wear face masks, they were like, all the girls that were part of this particular thing, kiniko, come out. My heart just did bob. Say, oh, Stephanie, they're gonna flog you. You not carry your face mask. Because me, I would have cried. I would have cried. I'm not even playing with anybody. I would have just cried. Because that man was always, I don't even know, he used to beat with all the anger in his spirit. I thought they were going to beat us. I was even wishing, after they had given us the punishment, I wish they had actually beaten us. So they now called us. They were like, they now told the school, like the whole school, what we did. Because like, in as much as students knew what was happening, right, they didn't know like the full story. They now told them their version of the story. Mind you, teachers were now like, oh my God, teachers are now part of the disciplinary committee. Oh my God, even you, Stephanie. I was like, oh. These people have spoiled my good girl record, right? I thought I had a good girl record. I never thought that I would have ever reached that stage in my life where they'll call me in assembly ground and be, saying things about me. That was like the second time something like that happened to me. The first time, I think I would say the story some other time, because that story, a girl broke bottle and said she want to kill me. Oh, well, let's not get there. The violence was too much. So, they were not like, from here on, we suspend you guys from the hostel. You guys become day students, blah, 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 blah. Other one is plenty talk. All I could hear was the suspend. I felt like fainting. I'm not even playing with you guys. I was like, can you guys just pinch me and tell me that they did not say this thing to me? I was like, you guys will tell my parents that I am suspended. I don't understand. Like, I don't understand. I literally cried. I was crying. I was like, I don't understand. I apologize to you people. You did not listen to me. Immediately after assembly, I got a phone from somewhere. I now called my parents. I now called my mom. I was like, Mommy, this is what these people said, though. This is what these people should, like, calm down, calm down, calm down. I was scared that these people are going to come and embarrass me in this school and just finish my life. I was like, God, these people should just handle this thing. These people I'm talking about, like my parents, should just handle this thing, with care and pity. So they called my dad to school. My dad came with so much anger. Once I heard Stephanie, your dad is in school, I ran to the toilet. I don't want to see him. No. Because you don't know where the slap will come from. My dad was, funny enough, my dad was not even angry with me. He didn't even say anything to me. He was just parroting the school. He was just shouting at the school that what do they mean by that? Why are they suspending us? That he has not actually heard anything that I said that was really bad. Because I literally did not even say anything bad. They just, remixed and tried to make it sound so complicated. Something that's not even complicated. They just tried to make it sound so big of a deal. He was so angry. He now told them that everybody in my family will not be at home, that they are all traveling and they should not call him again, that he does not understand anything they are saying. Me, I did not even want to see his face. He finished talking to the school and then left. Every other person's parents came that day and picked them from school. I think, let me say, this was the day to my exams when they announced the suspension thing. This was the day to my birthday, rather, when they announced the suspension thing. So every other person's parents came and picked them. They spoke to their parents. Most people shouted at their children. Most people shouted at the school and all of that. That is not reasonable and blah blah blah. That it's no big deal. That they just all of that stuff. My own father said that I'm going to stay in the school. That in short, he's outside the country. Nobody should call him again. They call my father, or they were calling my dad. They called him. My guy was like, they should not even try him. They shouldn't try him. That he sent me. Yeah. Oh man, he was shouting. He was angry. He was vexed. He was everything you can imagine. All I could do, I was humbled. I was just sitting down like this. When this one talk, I'll turn. When this one talk, I'll turn. I will not even say anything. I'll just, God, please deliver me from all sorts of temptation. All I was shouting was, God, please, God, I beg. So we now went back to hostel. I ended up sleeping in school that night. The following day was my birthday. My dad called and he wants to talk to me through the compound master's phone. Funny enough, I was like, oh God, people are going to shout at me. They shouted, not shout the other day. They're going to give it to me today. What kind of birthday is this? Then they started singing happy birthday song for me, and I was like, okay. And I was smiling because what am I supposed to do? I was smiling. They were like, yeah, maybe they might or might not see me, blah, 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 blah. I should take care of myself. I should not mind anybody. And I was like, whoa. Jesus really answers prayers though, because what are these people saying? I was so happy. I was literally shocked. It was something to be shocked about. I should take care of myself. I should do this. I should do that. I was like, oh yeah, Daddy, thank you. Yeah. In as much as it was like a slap in the school on the school's face, so I being in the school's face, it was, a big. I not go anywhere. I told you people don't mess with me. I'm a gangster. Don't mess with me. So it was still sad. I was the only girl in my set that was in school. And I think parents started noticing that I was still in school, and then they started, talking and, airing out and all of that. And then they now told my mates to come back to school. Just now, that birthday was so horrible. Like, it was so bad. It was very ordinary. It was just like every other day. Very bad. So everybody came back. And stuff. They wrote undertaking. They made their parents write undertaking before coming back, and all of that. And they made us apologize again. We apologized. That's how my story ended. Fact is, I did not go anywhere. Yeah, you heard it. I did not go anywhere. Anyway, if you are in high school and you watch this video, don't do anything that will lead into suspension. You might not be this lucky. And yeah, you guys, thank you so much for listening to me this far. If you actually watched to this point, please give this video a thumbs up, like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and turn on your post notification. And let's keep growing. Let's get to 1,000. Let's get to 2,000, 5,000, 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 5 million. Let's get to that point. Thank you guys so much. I love